My precious! On this day in 2005, The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers premiered. Peter Jackson's cinematic masterpiece, with its breathtaking battles, unforgettable characters, and the emotional depth of Gollum's descent, solidified the trilogy's place in film history, expanding the scope of Middle-earth while pushing the boundaries of fantasy filmmaking. What was your favorite installment in the trilogy? Let us know in the comments.
Number 10. Treebeard. In the Two Towers book, Gandalf describes this ancient Ent as the oldest living thing that still walks beneath the sun upon this Middle-earth. While his exact age is unknown, you don't walk the land as long as Treebeard without accumulating a fair deal of power.
Let's put a maggot hole in your belly.
In Treebeard's case, power not only stems from his height, stretching about 14 feet, but also wisdom. Above all else, Treebeard's power is rooted in his leadership. As the shepherd of trees, Treebeard can rally his fellow Ents like no other.
A wizard should know better.
Realizing what Saruman is doing for the forest, Treebeard leads the charge against Isengard, marking the beginning of the end for Saruman. In the conflict between man and nature, bet on the latter when Treebeard's at the forefront. Number 9. The Witch-King of Angmar. Whether you want to call them ring wraiths, black riders, or the Nazgul, the 9 hooded figures who serve Sauron epitomize the price of power. Through the rings of power, these 9 men would gain immortality, but they'd lose all traces of identity and humanity in the process.
I thought they were dead. Dead? No, you cannot kill them, no.
Their leader, the Witch-King of Angmar, is second only to Sauron, possessing unparalleled dark magic, sword skills, and immunity to common weapons.
Do you not know death when you see it, old man? This is my power.
It appears there's no way to kill the Nazgul. This is enforced by a prophecy concerning the Witch King saying, "Not by the hand of man shall he fall." The Witch King should have read between the lines, as he might not have been defeated by a man, but Eowyn brings about his doom with help from a hobbit.
I am no man.
Number 8. Gwaihir the Windlord. It's something of an inside joke among fans that the trilogy could have been wrapped up faster if only the Great Eagles helped fly the ring to Mount Doom.
And I told him the same thing that I'm telling you right now. Shut up.
While there are rebuttals to this argument, we can all agree that the Eagles are among the most powerful forces ever to grace Middle-earth. Gwaihir reigns above all others, rescuing Gandalf from Orthanc, helping take on the Ring Wraiths during the Battle of the Black Gate, and playing a crucial role in retrieving Frodo and Sam from Mount Doom. Gwaihir might not be invincible, as a poisoned arrow once nearly claimed his life. Fortunately, Gandalf the Grey came to his aid, and Gwaihir would repay the favor several times during the War of the Ring. Number 7. Saruman. In addition to leading the Istari, this wizard served as the head of the White Council, which once drove Sauron from Mirkwood to Mordor. Nevertheless, Saruman is ultimately corrupted by power and becomes Sauron's servant.
When did Saruman the Wise abandon reason for madness?
Despite technically being an underling, Saruman possesses aspirations to claim Sauron's power as his own. Even if he's not the main antagonist, Saruman has the potential to be the big bad, besting Gandalf in a one-on-one battle, breeding Uruks, and commanding an army that nearly takes Rohan.
March to Helm's Deep! Leave none alive!
Magic and heavy forces aside, Saruman is a master of deceit, influencing Middle-earth without leaving his tower.
Save your pity and your mercy. I have no use for it.
Of course, Wormtongue is also a backstabber. Saruman should have known better than to trust him, resulting in a demise brought on by his pursuit of power.
I will not be held prisoner here.
Number 6. Galadriel. Half-elf Elrond has survived numerous battles that would shape the fate of Middle-earth.
You should have stayed dead.
However, Tolkien himself called Galadriel the mightiest and fairest of all the elves that remained in Middle-earth. Wise from a young age, Galadriel continues to pursue the elusive Sauron, even as others doubt her.
You are nameless.
In the Rings of Power TV series, Galadriel's combat skills are demonstrated on screen like never before. However, it's her ability to read minds and communicate telepathically that sets Galadriel apart from the average elf. Years later, Galadriel would be one of the keepers of the Three Rings, wielding Nenya. While the future might not be set in stone, Galadriel's magic mirror provided a glimpse of things that may yet be, adding to her all-encompassing demeanor.
In place of a Dark Lord, you would have a queen! Not dark, but beautiful and terrible as the dawn! Treacherous as the sea!
Number 5. Gandalf. Granted, Gandalf lost that one fight to Saruman, but to be fair, his opponent had a home advantage. We also had yet to see the full extent of Gandalf's capabilities.
You shall not pass!
Following an epic battle against Durin's Bane, Gandalf the Grey becomes Gandalf the White, emerging more powerful and wiser than ever. Even death can't keep this wizard from completing his task. During the Battle of Helm's Deep, Gandalf leads the reinforcements for a last-minute turn of the tide. In addition to defeating Saruman's army, Gandalf breaks his friend-turned-enemy's staff, replacing him as the Istari and White Council's new leader.
Saruman, your staff is broken.
Plus, where Saruman gives into temptation, Gandalf is able to resist the ring when it's presented to him, sending Frodo on his unexpected journey. Number 4. Tom Bombadil. If your Lord of the Rings knowledge is restricted to the movies, Tom Bombadil is a name you might not be familiar with. Readers, however, will understand why this character places so high. In the Fellowship of the Ring, Tom provides the hobbits lodging on their adventure. Tom cements himself as one of the franchise's most powerful and mysterious figures when he wears the ring without being consumed by it.
You should not be waking, eat earth, drink water, go to sleep. Bombadil is talking.
He can also see Frodo while donning the ring and even makes the ring briefly disappear. Although Tom could have taken the ring to Mordor himself, Gandalf argues that he would likely lose interest in such a quest. To Tom, the One Ring is just a piece of jewelry, which speaks volumes to his enigmatic powers.
Here's a song to sing should you fall into any danger. Oh, Tom Bombadil, oh, by water, wood, and hill.
Number 3. Sauron. While Sauron is formidable on the battlefield, his true power lies in the art of manipulation and fear tactics.
You tell them that Sauron lives because of you!
He's also quite the jewelry maker, persuading the elves to forge the rings of power and making the One Ring to rule them all. Even after Isildur defeats Sauron, the Dark Lord lives on through the One Ring, corrupting almost anyone who comes in contact with it. The War of the Ring marks Sauron's grand return with a giant eye symbolizing his seemingly all-seeing nature. It isn't until the One Ring is finally destroyed that the threat of Sauron is truly eradicated. Number 2. Melkor.
When the great foe Morgoth destroyed the very light of our home, we resisted.
Before the world was created, the One made the Ainur, divine beings sprung from his thoughts. While all of them were powerful enough to take this spot, the greatest was Melkor. It was also he who rebelled, corrupting the world and its creatures. Named Morgoth by the elves, he was so powerful that it took the combined effort of the elves, great eagles, and Valar, the Ainur who had shaped the world, to defeat him in the First Age. At last he was cast into the void. The evil he left behind, however, remained, his legacy living on in his lieutenant Sauron and other dark beings.
A cruel and cunning sorcerer. They called him Sauron.
Number 1. Eru Ilúvatar. How do you top Dark Lords, the wisest of elves, and Mr. Bombadil, with this lore's equivalent to God? The Valar are essentially gods in Middle-earth, and Eru Ilúvatar reigns supreme. This deity has been described as the all-powerful and the one who is above all thrones forever. Using the secret fire, or flame imperishable, Eru Ilúvatar was able to create life. The Ainur, or Holy Ones, would be the first beings that Eru Ilúvatar conceived. While Eru Ilúvatar doesn't always get involved with the affairs of the living, he can work in mysterious ways. According to Tolkien, it was Eru Ilúvatar who made Gollum trip into the fires of Mount Doom, destroying the ring. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.